Chatot here, and welcome to another guest game, guys! Guest game time! So, guys, after last week's Scream Fest, because it was Spider involved, I've decided to just tone it down just a little bit. Because, yeah, I was screaming a lot. I needed a break from horror for a little bit. So, we're going on to a game I've been meaning to get round to playing, and it's dead easy, and you guys can play at home. Link in the description below, by the way. And it is an online game called Would You Rather. So basically, this is a game where you have two choices, and you either choose one or the other, and you're either the majority or minority. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple of these questions, and yeah, I'm just going to see where this takes me. So this will literally fly random questions at me. I have no idea what questions it will throw at me, but we will soon find out. So the first one that's come up is: would you rather only listen to the Beatles or only listen to the Rolling Stones? Now, I have listened to music from both, but I actually own vinyl that is the Beatles, so that one's kind of easy. And plus, the White Album is pretty epic. That is an amazing album. Plus, there's I'm gonna ruin my knowledge here now. There's Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. There's a lot of there's a lot of Beatles albums. The Beatles kind of ruled the world in the 60s, so yeah. And I'm British, so Rolling Stones are American, right? I might be wrong there. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Sorry, don't look at me. So 61% actually would only listen to the Beatles, so I was in the majority there. Okay, next question. Would I rather, watch a 24-hour marathon of Suicide or Sex in the... God. I hate both of these programs. I'm not your typical girl. I don't watch these programs. I kind of watch sci-fi, fantasy, anime, magical girl stuff. I watch so much stuff. I watch random stuff. Sometimes if I'm bored and I just want to put some telly on just to pass the time because I'm just feeling like, I need to zone out, I actually put the not Antiques Roadshow, but Antique Road Trip on, because I actually like to see if they actually get money at the end of the show. And Houses Under the Hammer. I'm really strange like that. I'm sorry, don't judge me. But I don't watch any of these shows. But I did watch a bit of Sex in the City, I think. It was alright, so I guess I'd have to choose that one, because Geordie Shore, I've never watched it, but I've heard the reputation of it. It's not for me. Oh, that was a close cut for people though, 55%, so I was in the majority again. That's fair enough. Let's get a question that I can actually answer. Would you rather burp extremely loudly every 30 seconds or let out a smelly, long-lasting fart every 5 minutes? I think I'd go... it's the question of what is more embarrassing, a fart or a burp? Burp is kind of like considered really rude though, and I'd get really bored of saying pardon me constantly. At least with a fart, it doesn't actually say if it's loud, it's just smelly. But I would stink like all day though, because it's every 5 minutes. No, I'm going to go with my original thought. I'm going to go with the burp. Even though that's going to really agitate me, I'm quite a clean person. I like to smell right. So the farting thing would really kind of, yeah. Let's see if we're in the minor. Yeah, everyone else is thinking the same thing. I would just, if it's every 5 minutes, like if it was every hour, Or if it was like every 30 minutes, it might not be so bad because it would disperse. You'd have to have a window open, obviously. But you couldn't really get away with it, could you, for long? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Would I rather ski in the mountains or vacation on the beach? Now, I've done both of these. I have gone skiing. I'm all right at skiing. I didn't fall over once, so yeah, that was actually quite good for me. Didn't do the splits either, so that was even good. That was pretty good. And I have been on vacation in the beach. Now, what was the best one I did go on? Which was a beach holiday. Oh, it's been a while, actually. I mean, Mallorca was quite good. And Portugal was nice too, actually. I'm not sure about this one. Mainly because I know what a family member of mine would pick, because they like to be warm. I don't mind skiing, but literally that would be all that you'd be doing, and there's not really a lot of venturing from that. So I guess a vacation on the beach would be my thing, I guess. Yeah, 71% said that. I would go skiing for the purpose of going skiing. That's fine. It's just when you're on a beach vacation, you can go and explore and do other things, and then there's scuba diving and there's other things you can do. So yeah. So moving swiftly onwards. Okay. Would you rather have Reddit take up 90% of your day? Now, it's been a while since I've been on Reddit, actually. I used to post on Reddit quite a bit. Or have AGAN take up 90%. I've never heard of that platform. Someone's going to have to educate me in the comments below, because I actually don't know what that is. And I did still use Reddit a lot. I used to go on Parrot because I have a parrot, so it'd be like a nice place for cute pictures as well as people helping each other with their animals. And there'd be other things as well, like there was stuff for Nuzlocks when I did the Nuzlocking stuff, as well as stuff for YouTubers. So I need to get back into Reddit. I should do that. Anyway, it's going to be Reddit for me. Which, Reddit. Yeah, Reddit's more popular. It's a reasonably nice place. I would like to think, anyway. Moving onwards. If it was Reddit and a minnow, then yeah, a minnow would win, I'm afraid. If you could bring back the 90s. Oh, God, back to the 90s. Back to the 90s. Oh, I was born in the 90s, so this is going to be interesting. Would I rather bring back 90s style music, etc., or stick to the current trend? No, the current trend is kind of like, I believe it's not even rap anymore, because it's dubstep, wasn't it? It's like that kind of, it's club music-ish. Now, I'm not the biggest fan. I like something with a beat. I'm a bit of a mixed bag. But 90s was a mixture of things, because in the 90s, you had all the boy bands in the world. So you had Blue, 911, Five. Oh, God, thinks of some more. Backstreet Boys, Boyzone. I can't think of any more. But also you had your girl bands at the end of the 90s as well. So you had Spice Girls. Was Steps technically 90s, I'd want to say? Or was it like early 2000s? I think it was late 90s, early 2000s. So there was Steps, there was S Club. So there wasn't really many of my genre of music, really. Which I prefer rock, alternative, maybe a little tiny bit of heavy metal. So I'm like, oh, actually, no, wait. So you have actually got Bon Jovi there, technically. You got Bon Jovi. Nickelback was a bit 90s, I think. But Nickelback's not... Sorry for people who do like Nickelback. This one's really hard for me, because music is like a big thing for me, with me playing guitar. Current... It's the question of, do I reset to that, or do... I suppose... I would go back to the 90s actually, because even though some of the music was terrible, you could still kind of join in and dance to it. It was all right. There was some good ones. I mean, Robbie Williams wasn't half bad. He was all right. Yeah. Oh, Westlife. I forgot about Westlife. Westlife was another boy band. Right, anyway, back to the 90s. I'm in the minority there. Yeah, they want to stick to country. I mean, there are some good music, but I do like 90s music. But some of it was bad. Anyway, would you rather be slapped full force by a CF... I'm assuming that's some sort of fighter. Yeah, it says fighter. Or forced to lick a dog turd. Slapped, not punched. Ooh. I know what most people would want to lick a dog turd, I think. Most people. I think I'm going to start saying what most people would have and what I would have. Now, I think I'd be slapped. Now, the reason I'd say slapped, which is really going to hurt, and I'm going to end up with bruising and things like that. Now, but hear me out. Dog feces can cause blindness. There's like a bacteria in dog feces that can cause blindness. So if you get the bacteria in your system, it could cause you a lot of grief. So no. Yeah, I think I'd rather be slapped, because at least I know I'm definitely... If I get slapped, as long as it doesn't break my bones, then I'm okay. It's going to hurt, it's going to scar. Well, it's not going to scar, it's going to be like, it would swell up like a balloon, but eventually it would go back to normal after a couple of months. But if you're blind, because you licked a dog turd, that's not really going to go back to normal, is it? So I'm going to go and get hit. Oh, most people, okay. Yeah, I suppose some people would do the disgusting. I'm surprised there. I am surprised, but yeah, 32%. Whoever did that, 32%. Wow, you are troopers. Fair play to you. I just don't watch stuff, or I don't really do much. I'm boring. Would you rather be blind or be dumb? The age-old question, blind and dumb. I like to think I'm relatively intelligent. Like, I'm definitely not I know a lot of random things, and I can work out things. But like, I wear contact lenses. You probably see me wear glasses occasionally. But I really do look after my eyes, because there is a condition on one side of my family that is bad, so I've got to look after my eyes. So problem is, if I'm blind, then I can't really make videos. But actually no, you can make videos, it's just you'd have to get some help. But if you're dumb, you might not necessarily have the smarts to do that. So via that logic, I would say blind, and I think most people would say blind rather than dumb. Because if you were smart before and then you turn dumb, it's not like, it can ruin your life. So, yeah. Yeah, most people would rather be dumb, apparently. Yeah, I'd rather go blind, I'm sorry. I'd kind of rather have my brain the way that it is, so... Yeah. Couple more, and I think then we'll... Because this is only going to be like a couple of minutes long. Also, if you want to put your answers down below, feel free, with whether you were in the minority or majority. It would be interesting to see who had what. Would I rather win a Nobel Peace Prize or find the cure for a terminal disease? Now, I already know the answer to that, but just when I read that, it would be curing a disease, I guess, because you're saving people's lives. I mean, it's nice to get recognition, which is what, like the Nobel Peace Prize, you've obviously got to do something to resolve peace in the world. But if you find a cure to a disease, let's say a type of cancer is like one of the biggest. No, it's like a TB, isn't it? I think tuberculosis is actually one of the biggest killers in the world right now, as well as like several other diseases. So I think I'd rather cure a terminal disease, because you're saving, even if I got no recognition for it, which to be honest, I wouldn't be that bothered. But at least I've been knowing in my head that I've saved lives. So I think most people would actually go with me on that. Of you'd be saving. I know that if you got the Nobel Peace Prize, you've saved lives through a different means, but at least you definitely know you've saved lives. With the other one, you're not sure. You could change people's lives with that. Yeah, 82%. There you go. 82%. So a lot of people agree with me there. Saving lives matters. Most definitely. Because we do live in a bit of a world of chaos at the moment. Would you rather never have to go grocery shopping again, or never have to do laundry again? Oh, really? Oh, this is hard, actually. Now, I live on my own, so I run the household myself. I do everything. I wish I could get the birds to do stuff, like give them a mop, or I don't know, put dusters on their feet so they could dust the house whilst I'm away or something. So yeah, I unfortunately do everything. So I can relate to both of these. Would I never want to do laundry again, or would I never want to do grocery shopping? I don't mind grocery shopping, or just food shopping, as we say in the UK. Mainly because I like to see. I'm strange. I like to see what's on offer, and I like to see new products that people have put out. So, like, the latest thing that I'm really into at the moment, food-wise, is, I think it's Hershey's. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's an American brand. Cookies and cream. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. Cookies and cream, but they're in a biscuit rather than a chocolate bar, and my God, they're amazing. They are, like, my new favourite thing. So if I didn't do the grocery shopping again, I wouldn't be able to find things like that. Plus, mint chocolate ice cream is like the best as well. That's random, but it is the best. Never do laundry again. The laundry is annoying because you have to separate it, whites and colours, and then you've got to put certain settings on, and then obviously you've got to get it out and dry it, and yeah, no, I'd rather not do the laundry again. 68%. Yeah. You see, food shopping's nice because if you like cooking like me as well, you can try new recipes out and try and boost your skill in cooking. Like, I love doing Italian cooking. Italian food is like my favourite food ever. I could eat Italian food all day. As well as seafood. Seafood's awesome. Right. I think we'll do 2 more and then we'll leave it there. Would you rather drink how do you pronounce that? 5 Zons of vodka by the nose? Or would you rather do both are gonna hurt. Hot sauce through the nose too. So that's about that much? So that's still quite a bit. Both are going to hurt because alcohol is like... There is like alcohol, like gel and things like that for disinfectant and stuff. So like on your normal skin, it's fine. But in your nose, it's, it's softer skin because it's a different use. Hot sauce. Oh, hot sauce will last longer. Oh, it's both. No matter which choice you choose, it's gonna hurt. Okay, no matter what, it's going to hurt. I think I'd rather choose the vodka because at least you're getting the vodka, because your nose and your mouth connect at the back of your throat. So at least you're gonna kind of drink the vodka eventually. So at least you're getting drunk. So at least eventually the pain will go away because you're too drunk to notice. The hot sauce is just gonna hurt. And you're going to smell that. You're going to just smell that smell. You might not smell anything for the next couple of days. So, I'm going to say the vodka. Yeah, a lot of people said the vodka. Hot sauce. You 19%. Seriously, guys? You're mental. I mean, I did a forfeit lock where I had all sorts of forfeits, and I didn't even consider doing that because bad. No. Terrible. I don't know. I value my sense of smell. Oh, this one's easy. I'll do another one after this. This one's way too easy for me. Would you rather be a tomboy or be a girly girl? Tomboy, because I am kind of a tomboy anyway. I play games. I watch anime. I've done canoeing, archery. I mean, when I did get married, on my hen do, I did archery and paintballing for my hen do, which was a bit different. Yeah, I'm not really a girly girl, and I can't stand the idea. It's nice being feminine, and I am embracing my feminine side a little bit more, but no, I can't imagine dressing in pink and being in dresses all the time. I don't even own a skirt. When was the last time I owned a skirt? It was in the 90s, so yeah, tomboy all the way. Yeah, 60% say that. I don't do the whole damsel in distress thing. That's just, no. No. Manly. No, no, I'm not manly either. It's fine. Right, last one. Would you rather clean a room covered in blood or clean a room covered with poo? Well, no, I haven't been in this situation. I've been questioning my life choices if I was in this situation. Blood or poo? Oh, great. If it's blood, I'll be asking the question of what kind of blood it is. Because if it's animal blood, to be fair, animal blood sucks as well. I did work in a zoology. Well, I sort of worked. It was like a work experience and then like volunteer work at a zoological park. So I did have to deal with the meat side of things to feed animals, and I refused to chop it up because I just couldn't, because the smell was dreadful. But not only that, but I know blood is a bit dangerous with diseases and stuff, so you can catch something if somebody did have, like, for example, HIV. It can transfer through blood. So if you got a cut in your hand whilst you're cleaning, yeah, that's risky. That, and also I'm in a room covered in blood. I'm probably gonna die next. That's the other risk, I suppose, as well. Clean a room filled with poo. Now, I'm not really squeamish with blood or poo, to be fair. The smell would be dreadful. Well, both would be dreadful smell-wise. At least you'd have to cover yourself. Again, poo's a bit... as long as you were covered, I guess you'd be alright. Blood's more risky than poo, I guess. Yeah, that's... I'm going to say poo because I can deal with that, and I would have to have many of showers and many of baths, and I would have to have all sorts of disinfectant and all sorts of potions and conditioners and wash, and I would have to scrub myself raw. But I could deal with that. The blood, not so much, because I could be in danger. So, yeah. Say poo. 10% rather do the poo. I mean, really? Is everyone really that squeamish? Well, okay, fair play to you guys. Fair play. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave it here for now. If you do want to see another episode of this, of me just rambling and talking about which questions would I rather do, and what poor life choices I've made, then let me know in the comments down below. Also guys, I would like to know, well, I say, what would you prefer? Why don't you tell me? Which one would you rather clean? Also, the link is in the description below if you guys want to play this as well. It's just something dead simple that everyone can have a go at. Also, guys, There's also, it'll be a full playlist of the casual stuff and the horror stuff. And if there's a game you want me to play, then again, comment down below. Anyway, guys, I've chatted on enough as per normal. And I will see you in the next guest game. But remember, guys, chat on!